Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Alright, so Gabriel Agbonlahor will be one of the top sports pundits. So Babako Komasa can talk about Edin Ketia, Arsenal striker role. So he can of the opinion, say Edin Ketia never convinced anybody saying they're capable of leading the Arsenal line, because the way the guy they play, like when you check Edin Ketia's historical records, he never really scored more than 5 goals in a season. And when you check him, you will see say last season Edin Ketia played 30 games for Arsenal and scored 4 goals. The season before, he played 21 games and he scored 5 goals. And now so, like when you check in records, since the guy, this is his 7th season at Arsenal. So when you check the historical data, you can say he never ever scored more than 5 goals in the season. People can argue that, okay, they don't really give him much that game time. Okay, last season he played 30 times. He scored about 5 goals or 4 goals. This season now, I can say this season is going to be his best season, because he don't play like 11 games, score 5 goals. And I'm going to say, the judge indicator based on the hat-trick when he scored against Sheffield United. No. So what about other games? In big games, he goes missing. Look at the Tottenham Hotspur game we played, he was missing. Like, check out the big games they play. When he meets like man defense, they found one thing. So that is the argument of those who they say he is not good enough. So the argument so many Arsenal fans fail to see. Yes. Now, away from what's in Agbonlahor talk, even Dean Jones come and say what's in Agbonlahor they talk, they very harsh. I like how their argument they balanced. Dean Jones gonna say they very harsh, say the Ketia is a young player, he needs to be given time to prove himself, that he needs to play more. Just talk many good things about the player. But look at the problem we have now at Arsenal. Like the way I like to bring Kai Havertz up. We all conclude that Kai Havertz is not good enough. You get? I want to use that same logic to conclude, say Edin Ketia is not good enough. Don't give excuses for mediocrity. Agree saying no, they're good enough. We are looking for an upgrade. We can all agree on that and sit on the same table, than trying to give excuses that no, he's good, let's use him. No. A big club like Arsenal should not be having Ketia as their main striker. Take it or leave it. You don't have to agree with me. It is what it is. Tell me which of the big 6 Edin Ketia will start for. Mention that name. Is he going to start for Spurs? Is he going to start for Manchester United? Is he going to start for Man City? Is he going to start for Liverpool? Mention that name where you think in the big 6 for Arsenal. In fact, let me even cast the net wide. Mention a top tier team in world football where they compete for titles, where you feel say Edin Ketia will start for and is going to be their main striker. Mention them and I'll just keep quiet and you win the argument. You win the debate. Mention it. Let us not be settling for mediocrity. We are looking for a striker for a reason. So look at the historical data. He is good for second 11 at Arsenal. He is good for third 11 at Arsenal. And I don't have any apologies for what I am saying. It is what it is. If you don't agree, fine. If you agree, good. Now, away from that, based on the arguments they make yesterday about the Arsenal versus West Ham game, I can't go do more digging, because I don't see a lot of narrative where people they talk say the midfield where Arteta used Jorginho, Kai Havertz, Fabio Vieira, they were slow, they were not good, they were lazy, they don't they mark ball. Like I saw a lot of narrative. Now I can't go check the match statistics. Do you know what I found? When you check the full time statistics, you go see say the ball possession of the match full time it was 71-29. This ball possession now, it already nullified that argument of say the midfield no good. Our midfield was okay. We dominated. Look at overall, you get, we dominated. How many shot on goal what they call them, West Ham get for the first half? Okay, we can even look at the first half statistics, because data is life. You see all the statistical data, it's there for every match. So let us check the first half statistics. First half ball possession, despite our own goal, we had 68 ball possession and they had 32%. What does that mean? When you see a match and you see ball possession, so one person get a lion's share, what does it mean? We dominated proceedings, we had more of the ball. They were the one chasing for the ball. But the problem what we get, we had more of the ball, but we did not do anything with the ball. That is what it means. We just go sideways pass. Our wingers had, like, they don't get impact. You see Trossard, you see Nelson, they did not have an impact in the game. Whereas on the other hand, Bowen and Kudus get more impact for West Ham. In fact, Bowen and Kudus now change the game. If you don't know me, I know now. Bowen and Kudus change the game. The way, if you look at our defense now, Saliba was missing. We don't play Saliba, we play Jacob Kivior. The same way for West Ham. They actually played their second choice goalkeeper. They played Fabianski. Areola, that means their first choice goalkeeper. They did not play Zuma. You don't know? They did not play Kufal. Now, what's it they call him? This guy who will sell, give Stuttgart, Mavropanos. Mavropanos was the person that came in for, I think, Zuma. Now he played for them. They did not play Antonio. They rested part of their key players. They did not play Antonio. They did not play James Ward-Prowse. Part of their main players no play. The same way we will not play our men. Why they don't play all their first 11? Why they don't play Antonio? Why they don't play James Ward-Prowse? As the match they that important. They know that they need to rest players. Even some people don't bring the argument of Man City. If now Man City, they don't go do like this. If now Jose Mourinho against they call Newcastle in this same Carabao Cup, do you know that Man City actually rested Haaland against Newcastle because they won't play their next match against Wolves? Wolves come big. Why Pep rest Haaland? They can't lose. They lose against Newcastle, and before you come out and say Pep no really won't win the game, Jack Grealish don't come outside on the media side and say this season they look say what they could do differently. Say they won't actually win 4 competitions. They won't win the Carabao Cup to add to the treble to make and say they win 4 competitions at once. They can't lose. So Pep understands that you can't play your main men at all competitions. You can't play Haaland in the Cup, you can't play Haaland in the League and play in the Champions League. Why do you have 7-11? That was why Pep rested Haaland against Newcastle because of Wolves. The Wolves only rest them for they still lose the Wolves. Makes it say life no balance. You don't see them. So that is the same logic we make Arteta rest players. That is the same logic we make David Moyes rest James Ward-Prowse. Rest Mikel Antonio. It is the same logic. Now we check the second half of the game. For those who they talk say Arsenal, they dominated Arsenal. The second half, the possession was 74-26 in the second half of the same game. For you to know that despite saying we lose 2-0, they lose 3-0, we actually dominated proceedings. In fact, when you go back to the first half, go and check shot on goal. West Ham had 0 shot on goal in the first half. 0. When you check the second half, you say now only 3 shots on goal because second half they can't get confidence. Yes, they can't get confidence, we can't panic. So these are the statistics of the game. If you think maybe in a middle Photoshop to form this one, go to flashscore.com, check the Arsenal match, check statistics, check full-time statistics. Full-time statistics ball possession was 79-21. Go and check the first half, go and check the second half. At the end of the day, come and tell me whether that midfield is weak. When you see a match that has a ball possession of 79-21, what does that tell you? Who was the dominant side? So don't tell me say Arsenal play weak midfield, Arsenal play weak defense. No, we set out a good team, we played badly. End of story, and we lost. No excuses, nobody should come and hide under we played a weak team. No, these are the statistics. Unless you want to tell me say the statistics are lying. Alright, so away from that, even Oga Sheriff Lawa herself, but yesterday he can drop one comment for the comment section. I can't screenshot and say I will put up that comment. People use and ask some people questions. So but back on the talk say if you think Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard and co should play Carabao Cup like Arteta should play the first 11, then why people they complain say Arteta they overuse Bukayo Saka? Because now I can't understand why Arteta they use Saka 86 consecutive times over 2-3 seasons. They play him every match because you understand that a 50% Saka is better than a 100% Nelson. So if remember that time all of us they complain say hey Arteta won't kill Saka, Muku rest him. Now they can't rest him and you are complaining say they must play Saka for this cup. Make it make sense. You cannot speak from two sides of your mouth. In one breath you are saying rest Saka, no overuse him. In another breath you are saying use Saka, no rest him. Make it play him. Saka go play league, play Champions League and play cup. Make it make sense for me. That's what Baba they ask. At the same time, Baba they ask say why will they call for squad depth if we don't go use that squad depth? And those people like Nelson, Trossard, are they only good for coming in the second half to play 15 minutes, to play 10 minutes, to play 20 minutes? They don't fit play full time in the cup. These are the questions. So this point where Oga Sheriff Lawa drop, I say make I just publicize and make everybody see them. Now let me know your thoughts. Do you think Saka should be played every game, making them play the league? FA Cup still do, which means Saka will play league, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League every match. If you want die, may die. If you want injure, may injure. This same match will play against West Ham. If Arteta play the first 11 now, they can't injure Saka or injure Odegaard. Now these same fans will come outside and they complain and say, why you go play Odegaard for cup? You don't get deputy, you don't get Fabio Vieira, you don't get Nelson. Why you go play? Okay, now when they go play Newcastle now, who wants to play? You can't satisfy everybody. Alright, so away from that, so Liverpool don't agree personal terms with Andre. Now the same player away with the reason so one side from Fluminense. And when they just say Edu Gaspar don't go reason the 1 or 2, so me I did highly surprised. Say Liverpool don't rush, but we know say the fact that you go sign personal terms with person no miss at the end of the day you go sign up. We get prime example for that one. So that don't mean say last now you go sign the player. So more just watch how the drama will unfold. Alright, so Talk Sports come outside and let us know say Newcastle today interested in signing Aaron Ramsdale to compete with Nick Pope. So when I see that story, I said this one from frying pan to fire. Ramsdale never competes finish with Raya. Now Nick Pope you won't go compete with. How that one will take work. Now another long Benjamin for him. So it will make sense. Maybe go to a club where no really gets a strong number one. A club like Manchester United, a club like Chelsea, other clubs get. Now what you mean? I the reason for him. If he won't leave, but if he say he wants to stay here, well, now he will decide because I don't think things they go well for the guy. Things don't go well for him. What you maybe thought things don't go well for him because when you check the analysis of Jamie O'Hara, so Baba Kokuma Sakwa blast. Arteta say Arteta don't knock down the confidence from Aaron Ramsey. Like Ramsey no get confidence again. Look at the match where Ramsey played against West Ham. He was nervous. He was like the confidence level no dey low. Like all those goals when they score, normal Ramsey. Ramsey no go let those kind of goals enter. His distribution was zero. You get say he look match rusty. Now the way Jamie O'Hara take analyze how Ramsey play and make I cast my mind back. Do you remember some weeks ago? When I made one point, say this one we say there's so much pressure on Raya to perform. If Ramsdale can't enter, don't you think there will be pressure on Ramsdale also to perform? Because people will look Ramsdale and say, okay, we don't talk so you go do better than Raya. Now when you don't enter, we will see what you go offer. Didn't I say that kind of thing? That he might be nervous because I already saw the future. I already saw this thing happening, and the thing can't happen to Ramsdale because when you watch, his distribution was not like the level we need. You get, and this one will give those people when the champions say, "May Raya continue," give them edge to say, "She be now on Ramsdale will be this." Now that's what he do. He was much rusty. His confidence was low, especially that Kudus goal because O'Hara they analyzed that Kudus goal. Normal Ramsdale. No go let that thing enter. That way we say the thing knock in hand when you can't enter. Normal Ramsdale. You know, like these are many examples, but it is what it is. I understand that his confidence is low. That is one thing people need to understand. That confidence in players, once you don't dip, once you don't go down, it is difficult for that player because the guy go the reason say you whole game say I be number one now, cup I can't play. Okay, now they don't come up for Carabao Cup, which means the next time when you go play now FA Cup. Imagine, you know when that one go come be. If they come up for FA Cup, that means you know go play against maybe anytime where I can't get injury. That one they mess up with the mental health. I don't pity for the guy. At the end of the day, if he say one come out, I no go blame him. Alright, so Football London said now come outside and let us know say Arsenal they closing on 50 million euros signing of Arthur Vermaelen. You get, so this is a 13.1 million pounds deal. Say Abaka said they really say they won't sign the player, but now Arsenal 9 day in the like they control the level, say they will sign the player and then they lead. So we'll just see how everything will go sharp. I wish the player join us because they say the guy get huge potential to play for the future. We'll just watch. Alright, so 90 minutes will be one of our monitoring spirits. Come outside and let us know say Arsenal and Chelsea have both held talks with Ivan Toney representatives. Say they would like to sign him. And at the same time, say Ivan Toney they really push for this deal to go through, saying really they're interested in signing for Arsenal because like Arsenal. Well, at the end of the day, Arsenal will put their money where their mouth is. Can we cover 80 million pounds, 100 million pounds, 90 million pounds to sign this guy? If negotiations start, I don't see they will reduce the price, but can we really cover anything above 70 million pounds to sign a new player in January? That is the major question. So more just to see how things will go. I pray we'll sign somebody because we need to win something this season. Alright, so Chris Sutton also come outside and say Kai Havertz looks like a broken man with zero confidence. He needs a big moment to kickstart his career, and that is the truth. The guy is down. Like, he has not really justified the amount we don't buy him. So it is what it is. For me, I think so far so good. We can say Arteta made a bad business decision, and that is what the risk is all about. When you buy players, there is no guarantee for you to know whether the player will be there or the player will be there. You can only hope. Say, okay, the better now. Maybe in the future he will be there. That is the thing. But the fans don't have that level of patience for us to wait till you better. These are the truths. Me, I know that they shy from telling you the truths. These are the truths on the front burner. We all understand that this player is not doing so well for us. All of us collectively understand and agree. Where me are the para now say when they can't reach the indicator, we draw the line. People cannot collectively come together and say this player, they do well for us. Now there me I know they like him at all. Can I have also understand his confidence is low, and as it stands now, January, Elneny go. In fact, now, sir, Elneny go. I think there's anybody match fit. That's why I never really they play. If not, normal, then supposed to enter the midfield. Maybe Kai was going for the bench. But because we don't have any option, that's why we play. We don't get choice. So we see the player. Moreover, we know they put our first level normal. Because I don't understand now. Say this guy is not confident enough to play the first level. The player have a cup. We'll bring him in because you still have to use your second 11. That's just the truth. Alright, my dear Arsenal lovers, if you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You see the thumbnail. Click out so that you get all last now update as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.